years, what sort of community changes you have noticed during this time?
Right, let me take you back to 1972. That is when I came to live in Harrow. I am one of the refugees from Uganda. When I came here, there were about 1,500 Asians on the electoral register, and gradually the numbers increased. In '83, we had about 15,000 Asians. It increased to 24,000 in 1990, and then 94 we had about 30,000 Asians, and today we have more than 50% of the population who are from the minority, so-called minority communities, that is the non-whites. That has been a great change from what it used to be in 1970s.
And tell me that you have this centre which has been very active. What sort of services you are providing now, especially under the change profile of the Harrow Council?
Right. This used to be a community centre, a very thriving community centre, the only one of a type in Harrow. It was established in 1982, and today we provide legal advice service and community facilities to people, whoever comes here, for welfare benefits, housing, immigration, welfare benefits, appeals, matrimonial cases, etc. We see about 2,000 people per annum. On top of that, we provide facilities for local groups to use the centre.
Now, would it be true to say that over the years, this whole establishment is your tireless work which has given community this very valuable resource?
I wouldn't say it's only my efforts. A number of people have been involved from the community. We had very, very active community in Harrow, particularly in early 70s, when we had to struggle. In order to survive and establish ourselves, we had to struggle. And at that time, we had a number of community heroes who helped to establish this centre.
Now tell me, are the services to the Harrow's diverse community, which you have described so eloquently, in step with the diverse community needs, and if not, then in what ways? And it is not entirely the council services, it are the services provided by National Health, by police, and so on and so forth.
Right. Initially when we came, we were told not to come to Harrow. Those sort of propaganda was going on. We had to fight our way through. We had councillors who said we didn't invite them. If they have come here, they got to confine with our ways of life. And we had one Councillor Bradshaw, who had to resign after the community went up in arms about his remarks. Then we had one of the leaders of the council, Councillor Abbott, who said, these people will get Meals on Wheels, which is their statutory right, over my dead body. And we were able to convince him to provide that service. He went back on his words. But we had real struggle at the time. Gradually things have changed because the numbers have increased and politicians understand one word, and that is vote. Now we have a vote bank of over 50%, and the officers and the councillors have come to realize that we got to provide the services to these communities. So there has been great change. Nevertheless, I wouldn't say it still meets the requirements of the entire non-white community.